Yo, we
Yo,
live,
we
man.
back live, man.
Rogue Soul Podcast, dog is
Man, listen to
D.
me, man. Sounding like Keith Sweat and shit, bro. The fuck? Real
Man,
live.
listen. We had a good time for my G Day.
Yeah, we went up. We
And this
went up.
is
I'll
the
tell you
aftermath
that.
for, man. 2-4 Kobe.
My man, hey, but how you feel? You feel older?
Oh shit, man. I feel like every day, man. I mean, same
That
day.
ass boy, nigga didn't just say shit.
same day, different shit. You did. Hey, look though, man. How you feeling? I
I
mean,
feel
we see how
good
you
though.
feeling, but with the
I'm all right, you know
voice.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the voice a little hoarse, but like I always say, I got an obligation to the people. I ain't gonna let the people down, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. You hear me? Each and every week, you know what I'm saying? We
Man,
got
face to the
yeah.
goddamn ass. Come on, man. But look though, man. What's the topic for today?
You know, it's interesting, you know, the fact that you just turned 24, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel like a lot of us are thinking about like what's the next step in life type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So, you know, I really was like, you know, wondering like, okay, so how do you really know what's next if your whole life you've been doing one thing, for example, like playing a sport or something, or like, you know what I'm saying, like whatever your profession may be. Like if you're not seeing the results that you want, like do you think you should still keep going? Or like do
See,
you think you should stop at times?
I don't know. So it depends on what you're trying to do and like what career you're trying to go at, like with it. So
So
let's say,
let's okay, my bad. I was too vague. All right, let's narrow
yeah.
it down to sports. Probably football. You play football. So talk about that. When
Oh,
did
all
you
right. So listen. With me, I knew it was
yeah.
done for. I knew it was done. Look, I put it to you like this. I was in them type of people to go to JUCO. I was in the
Right.
type to try to go to D2, D3, trying to make it happen.
Right.
I knew right out of high school. Listen, I ain't got.
But
But the thing that told me though, right?
yeah.
I'm like the position I'm trying to go for. I'm not as fast as them. I don't run a
Mhm.
4.3. I don't run a 4.4. I'm
Right.
5'10. I'm not. So if I can't run a 4.4, 4.3, or at least like a 4.5,
What
and
position
bro,
did you play again?
receiver.
Receiver. So look, receivers, if you ain't running a 4-3 or 4-4, my man is telling you right
Hey,
now.
that's me though. That's me though. I
Oh,
mean, I ain't gonna question nobody else's dream, but that's me. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. Look. I didn't set it straight. I get to playing Madden. You get to watching football. You see everybody go fast, and I'm
mhm.
realizing I ain't as fast as these niggas
You
on these fly routes. I ain't as fast as these niggas. I was like, all right, we go ahead and put these cleats up. But it just takes, I don't know, it just takes self-evaluation though. So like with sports, you just gotta understand, like, not seeing your competition, how you can compare. And that's how I look at it. But then so I don't know, because what's bro man on the Lakers? Bro man, give him
oh
his
yeah,
dream.
old bird. Like he
Andre, it was like
yeah,
something
Andre,
with Dre.
yeah, something, yeah.
Yeah, look, but I ain't gonna hold you. He like 55 hooping. Shawty was old as hell.
But that's
Oh,
what I was gonna say. Cause like for me, my shit was like in high school. I ain't gonna lie. I played a nigga no funny from O'Connell named Mello Trimble. Shorty was
oh,
pulling up from
oh, oh.
half court.
Hey, Slim,
You know what I mean? He
Melo
was
was
pulling up
like
from
that.
half court with ease. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't do that. I can't even shoot threes for real. This
No,
nigga pulling up from half court. So you feel me? But the thing is, right? It's some people who might have been in my position who would have been like, well, if I just keep working, eventually I may get to that point. So like
I
that's
feel like that is true to some extent though. Like, so hear me out. I feel like with basketball and football is two different sports. We don't got to get
right.
into depth with that. But I feel like with one, if you practice just enough, it can kind of reflect on the court better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With basketball, of course, it can
Mm-hmm.
definitely reflect on the court if you practice longer enough. Football, you just gotta have that natural talent. You ain't got that shit. Then you just gotta run. It don't matter how many damn ladders you do, how many routes you done run. You ain't got the natural stuff. It's done for. But with basketball, I feel like you could kind of practice and like become successful in that route. But I mean, it takes a lot. So I mean, I don't know. And me personally, I ain't never played organized basketball. So I really, except to elementary, I don't think that count. I was
Boy, you
point
asked.
point point
We
guard
don't
number
even get to
10.
talk about basketball at all. Let that shit
Man,
go.
listen. They
But
told me I'm
look
like a
though, nah,
cross and
seriously though. But honestly, you know, back to the point, you know, I think that's an interesting thing
uh-huh.
because it really go two ways. Like I felt like I did the right thing. Like I was like, I evaluated myself like, damn, I'm not at that level yet, but I could be though. You know what I'm saying? Like I know everybody goes in life thinking about like, well, what if? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I did work a little bit extra harder and I did keep going? Would I eventually have gotten there? And I feel like you can even correlate that. Like sports is one aspect, but you can correlate it to all of life. Like it's certain people in jobs right now, you know what I'm saying, where, like they work and then they never finally get that promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they never finally like reach the plateau that they was actually trying to get. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not telling people to quit, but I do believe in certain instances, like if you evaluate yourself and you understand like the dynamic of like the profession you trying to get in, you should be able to see, am I there yet? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But the thing is, though, bro, I would say, yeah, you can kind of judge yourself. It's like, am I there yet with other people? But then you can come in a different lane. So you can, and that's it. Depends on, again, like what path you talking about. When you talking about career, though, and you
mhm,
trying to compare each other, okay, maybe I could. They bring in that aspect, but I can bring in this, what I'm saying, this type of aspect to it, and kind of, what I'm saying, you working on that aspect and bringing it to, I guess, the company or bringing it to the team, whatever the case is,
right.
you can be successful that way. So I don't think like it's more so. It more so depends on what type of goal that you're trying to achieve and what you should try to compare yourself. Because if I'm a like no BS, like let's say if I'm a artist or a rapper or something like that, right?
Mhm,
I could compare myself to all the neighborhood people. They might got the neighborhood clout. That's not my direction. I'm
right.
gonna go a different route. Now you can kind of compare to like all the mainstream, but maybe I don't want to go that route. I just want to be myself.
You
In
just
that
need
case,
making
you
your
just
own
gotta
lane type
you're correct.
shit.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Making your own lane. That's the only thing with it. Like with a goal, I feel like you can't give it. You don't give up instantly. This only when like it's not beneficial to you as far as you depressed, you stressed, you don't even have the passion for it no more. That's when I think you should give up. Because at that point,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, once you don't have the
When you lose
passion
the
for it, it's a
passion for it,
waste.
that's good. I
Yeah.
feel that. So another question I'm gonna ask you. So in like us being in our early 20s right now, like it's a lot of pressure on us to basically have everything figured out now, you know?
Okay.
So like do you feel like the fact that sometimes, like you're forced to do things that you like wouldn't necessarily do just based on the pressure, like of social media, for example.
Oh, I'm about
You
to
know what
say
I mean?
social media is a huge example of that pressure. But like more so, I don't think there's a big pressure on me just due to the fact that I just know that I'm young and I got time to like kind of make mistakes, kind of figure out what I need in life. Like I'm only 20, I just turned 24. Feel me? I
Right.
think I'm doing pretty good for myself as it
Right.
is
You
already. I
right.
don't really, and then you gotta have that mentality. You feel me? So like that tunnel vision mentality. I don't care what the
Mhm.
next man doing. I don't
Right.
care what social media telling me to do because social media is the most common shit ever. Like you would think somebody living
Preach.
like a rock star, a superstar, they dead broke, begging everybody from bread. You feel me? But
Hmm.
like I don't focus on the ground. Only thing that kind of like helped me not put pressure on myself is understanding how hard I work in life and
Right.
having them people behind me that I know is gonna support me no matter what. Like even if
Absolutely.
I fold, I can call them. They get my head straight. They're on to this ain't you. Get on your
Right.
shit. Wow, you know. How you feel? What do you feel like? Is there a lot of pressure on your end?
I ain't gonna lie, like I experienced like a little bit of depression from that shit at one point. Cause like I found myself constantly comparing because like, I wanted to be at a certain level and I seen that certain people was at that level. And I'm like, damn, like, well, what the fuck am I not doing right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm putting this energy toward this shit. And these niggas, it just seemed like it's coming easy to them. You know what I'm saying? So like the comparisons, like I can't lie and say that it wasn't getting to me. I would literally go on social
Sure.
media and like I felt that pressure. I felt like, well, I need to have this together because I'm seeing my peers, niggas my age, doing what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not there yet. And I feel like that's a
Oh,
constant, like I was saying, I feel like that's a battle like a lot of people face. Like we see, like it's one thing about social media, you able to see like, your vision at times, like you able to see your dreams. Like it's being able to put like a face to a picture type shit. Like you can vividly see like
correct,
somebody who's doing what you're trying to do.
correct.
So it's like with that, that's a good thing, because you can learn from that, but also that could be a
A
downfall as well
downfall.
because
See,
I,
and I was gonna just jump like to get back on that topic about social media and stuff. Like you said, how looking at your peers and trying to judge it, right? So I can definitely go through experience in college. So as y'all know, we went to A&T, but I was an engineering student. So during that time, like if you go to A&T, the engineering stuff, like internships, that shit like it's like a big that's like
Yeah.
equivalent to a high school student getting a football offer, basketball offer.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you
It's
get them
big time. It's,
offers,
it's big.
yeah, you feel me? So
It's big.
I'm from the city. I don't really know too much engineers, what I'm saying? So I ain't really know about the steps to getting an internship or whatever. But I know I work hard. I know I'm smart as hell too. So like I feel like I was working harder or hard ass that people was getting all these internships when I was like younger or whatever. And I'm just trying to figure out like, damn, like I'm working as hard as I'm getting better grades than them. What is it? You know what I'm saying? What
That
is it?
what's going on? Like,
Yeah,
why the fuck is
why
not
can't I
working out
get
for
that
you?
job? Why can't I be like the next guy? And
Right.
everybody throwing it on Twitter, oh, I got this internship, I got that internship. I'm quiet. People like coming up to me, oh, and we got a career fair, people coming to me, oh, what you get? Can't really say nothing. And it kind of hurt, kind of put me down, put me in depression. But I had to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But having like, people that help me through it, you know what I'm saying? Having everybody just help me, like, you smarter than that. Just figure out what's not working and make it for you. And that's my advice to anybody. Like, because once I figured out what's not working for me, ways I could prove myself, then that helped me. That's my advice for anybody going through that. Like,
And to follow up with that, that's how I got out of it. Like real
yeah,
life, I had to like real life take a break for like real life a month and just
that's what you
evaluate
need.
myself, learn who I am without social media. You know what I'm saying? Learn what I want to do, like without outside of social media. Who is Stacks? Like who am I? You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Because like unless you know who you are, then you always going to be comparing yourself to somebody. You feel me? Like until you confident in yourself, it's always going to be a constant comparison because I wasn't looking at the fact that this is my journey. You know what I'm saying? This is my path.
Right.
I can't compare myself to somebody else's journey. That's for them. You know what I'm saying? Like that
That's their
wasn't meant for
story.
me. And
And I,
I
and I
didn't
think
understand that at first.
and I think the most important thing that people need to realize is that don't let social media write your story for you. You need to
Right.
be your own author of your own story, because the moment that you let somebody else is nothing but lies. It's fraudulent. It's something that you won't even be happy with yourself. Like social media definitely. I'm talking about it's definitely dangerous as far as like depression and stuff. But you just got to stay strong. Just like like Stock said, to step away from the ground for a while.
Real
If
life,
you
just
if
for
you
your
need a
mental. Just
cleanse.
for your mental. You
I'm
feel me?
telling you, that's probably the best thing ever right there. And then just making sure that keep good people around you, bro. I
Absolutely.
promise you. Like, even if you feel down, you feel like that pressure on you, you keep good people around you to keep you in good
Yeah.
spirits. Like, I call the same people every day, text the same people. Like, well, I don't text.
Dependable.
Yeah, you feel me?
Dependable. They
Dependable.
there. You hear me? They there.
Hey, I'm telling you. But look though, man. Listen.
I honestly think too, though. Let me ask you this. I just
Oh
thought
shit.
about this.
Okay, my
So,
bad.
us being
Okay.
in our early 20s, though, do you feel like it's time to work harder or to just like enjoy it?
I
Like,
don't see. All right, this is my quote, right? And this is me and my man's always been saying this. I got like every birthday we count down, I got X amount of years to 30. Cause my goal is to get an M by 30. So me personally, I want to hustle in my 20s. So by the
right.
time my 30s, I'm chilling. I'm having my children. I mean, and like I ain't gonna lie, like I don't have to stress about making sure my whole family's good. Cause I done did that on my back. And you still gotta enjoy it though. For sure, enjoy it. Like I'm not saying like slave, don't go on a vacation. Or it's life. Life can be taken from you at any moment. But understand this ain't the time to be sitting on your ass. This ain't the time to be 27 in your mama house and just sitting on the couch and try to get no bread.
Yeah.
There's a balance. I feel like your early 20s is where you learn your balance and having fun and getting bread. What you think?
I think like I agree with that, but I also look at it from this perspective that you know what I'm saying? I see, we see certain people who like bust their ass in their early 20s, you feel me? They got that money, but they burn so many bridges getting to that money that they lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like at times it's like when you put so much into work, life ain't just about work. That's one thing I will say. Now life is about work in the aspect of if you want something, you work your ass to go get it. But make sure that you're happy about the
For
shit that
sure,
you're
for
working your
sure,
ass to
for
go
sure.
toward. Because it's a lot of times like people bust their ass for these employers, bust their ass at these jobs, and you feel me? They wonder why, well, hey, I have the money. Why the fuck am I still not happy? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Go ahead.
sidebar. Listen, and because you hit that point, because listen, trust me, y'all need to listen to me on this point. To all my people who are in their early 20s, please, and I'm gonna emphasize this again, please do not stress about this corporate job, you know, because I was a prime example of stressing out. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that somebody should have told me earlier. The moment you're gonna work so hard for this corporate job, the moment something happens to you, you get replaced. They don't even care about you at that point. And not saying that don't work hard. I'm not saying that but more so what I'm saying is making sure that you understand that
you are expendable.
You are very expendable.
You are
expendable. Put so do depression, trying to make them look happy, because that's not how you do it at all. I just wanted to put that out there because listen, I done been
that's
through
coming
it.
from the heart right there.
It's coming from the heart. As soon as you hit that, as soon as you say that, that's feel that. But go ahead, man. Go ahead, finish that up.
Yeah, you know, because I just be thinking about that. Like, I know I don't want to do that. Like, I quit my job. I said, fuck it. Like, I done worked so many jobs for people. I done bust my ass in real life. I never seen any of the benefits from it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see no growth within myself at times. So I was like, you know what? I got to take this chance. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. But what I am telling you to do is find what you know,
find your happiness.
Find your happiness and work towards it. Work towards whatever. Work every day towards your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that shit is, just continue to work. That's where your work should be going toward. Making this employer richer, that work is real life null and void. All you doing is adding depression. You feel me? You will get compensated though. But then it goes back to the point that, all right, you got the money to buy what you need. You got the money to buy what you want. But what's missing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't blew your whole 20s just working for somebody.
Just working. You gotta find yourself, like, your peace somewhere.
Man.
But listen though, man. The Road Soul Podcast, man.
Hey, we love y'all, man. This is Stacks. Tune in.
Hey.
Mr. Perfect, I agree with you. She say, Schoolboy, you do this on purpose. I'm on a high speed chasing me Merlin. Feeling like Gucci, man, I'm Mr. Perfect. Niggas start coming around, I get nervous. I got a drink for the high, I be churchin'. I got the gang on my back like a turban. Doing that drip, yeah, I really be kirkin'. Nigga be broke, they ain't got no purpose. She say, Schoolboy, you do this